The last time the Air Force was actually taken seriously was the denim short scene in Top Gun, the original movie. I love that almost $1 trillion a year is our military budget, and we get completely befuddled by a balloon. This is why everyone is transing out, though, because it's like fucking Make-A-Wish for mediocre dudes. I'm Bridget Phetasy, and this is your dumpster fire for the week of January 29th to February 4th.
And the unicorns dance while the world burns, world burns.
Join us at Phetasy.com for the unedited version of this show. You can get it every single Sunday before the edited version drops here on YouTube or wherever you're watching this. You can also join our community. We do workouts. We have Right Club. It's super fun. Great way to support your favorite, not a news show. You can also watch the ad-free version there. And it's an easy way to make some friends who are like-minded people who enjoy laughing while the world burns. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, touch my bells and buttons, gently touch our bells and buttons, aggressively tell your friends about us, as it's the only way they will hear about us. The algorithm, I don't know. Maggie and I were joking that it's not the algorithm. We just suck. So I can't even blame the algorithm.
That tweet of
I
yours
still
was
prefer to blame the algorithm.
I'm like, maybe it's not the algorithm. I just suck. And then Jaron texts me from work. He's like, are you okay?
Stop it. Get some help.
He's so sweet. I know. I was like, I'm fine. Maggie and I were just sitting here laughing about how we suck.
That tweet ends up going viral.
Let's do this.
Get Rekt China.
Get Rekt China.
Air Force General predicts war with China in 2025.
I mean, all of my nightmares are going to come true. We've talked about on this dumpster fire before how I have a recurring nightmare where the Chinese occupy America and I'm in New York and they gas us, which could be the balloon. And I wake up and I've had this dream many, many times. And all I'm trying to tell you is I feel like maybe this Air Force guy is onto something. Although the good thing is no one respects the Air Force.
Why is that a good thing?
Because no one takes him seriously.
But if you think it's going to happen, isn't it a bad thing they're not taking him seriously?
I hope no one takes me or this guy seriously.
They'll take him seriously once there are boots on the ground. Like in my dream.
That was my dream too. I woke up and saw the boots.
Yeah,
the boot of China.
You were gassed and like lying paralyzed on the street, and you could see the boots.
Yeah. And then somehow I could walk through the woods of Connecticut and get to our grandmother's house. Yeah. So it's not entirely realistic.
Well, that's how dreams work.
The last time the Air Force was actually taken seriously was the denim short scene in Top Gun, the original movie.
You're a pilot.
That's right, a naval aviator.
I think they were wearing jeans, weren't they?
Denim shorts.
Denim are jeans, Maggie.
No, I know that, but they weren't wearing shorts. They weren't wearing like cutoffs. I just pictured I just pictured them in like denim cutoffs and was like, I don't think so.
I don't know why I have denim shorts, volleyball.
Jorts.
The last time the Air Force was taken seriously was when they were wearing jeans in the volleyball scene in Top Gun. I trust Maggie on this.
Shirtless.
He cut off.
Tom Cruise was wearing Daisy Duke. I think everyone would remember that.
I mean, that's how I remember it.
Which Top Gun were you watching, Bridget?
It was in my mind. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Oh, man.
That would have been an entirely different movie.
I feel like the funny thing about this is that if the United States bans TikTok, I feel like that's going to be like the random thing that starts World War III. It's going to be this chain of events. It's going to be United States bans TikTok, Gen Z revolts and joins the CCP army, and then they destroy America from the inside out. Oh, wait, they're already doing that. Gen Z.
It's happening right now.
I'm not blaming Gen Z. I'm blaming China.
And then there's also a Chinese spy balloon floating over the United States right now.
But can we talk about how this guy, we didn't mention that this Air Force dude, he was like, oh, my gut told me this.
Oh, yeah.
Like your gut, that's your scientific basis for just doomsday predicting World War III. This is like the doomsday clock that we talked about last week. There's no science.
I know.
I too have thought the world was ending after I had some bad Chinese food. Yeah, so now there's a balloon. There's a spy balloon.
Yeah.
Because we live in a simulation.
The Matrix has attacked me.
And now there's like two other spy balloons over in like one's over Latin America,
We
one's over
live
Canada.
in a simulation.
And they're afraid to shoot them down because there's too much like debris, and they're worried they might contain something or something
Like COVID.
like COVID 3.0.
Yeah.
The COVID Delta Plus rewards program variant.
I just don't understand how these are like the migrant caravans that just appear. What, these balloons just appeared out of nowhere?
Well, they floated
Doesn't it
over
feel like
here.
we live in a
They floated over here.
simulation?
Yeah.
I love that almost $1 trillion a year is our military budget, and we get completely befuddled by a balloon.
A balloon.
As soon as they have air in them, they terrify me.
Just floating along.
Balloon.
Covering the entire length of the country.
Just right over Montana where our nuclear arsenal is, floating down to Missouri over our stealth bombers. I mean, come on, America. A balloon? This is why the left wing is right about this overreaching budget for our military. They clearly can't even stop a balloon. I saw the conspiracy theorists are like, they must really be worried about what's in that balloon. It's like Hunter Biden's crack, probably.
That's where his laptop is.
special delivery.
It's Hunter's fentanyl delivery from China. I mean, we're treating this balloon like a guest. We're treating this Chinese spy balloon better than we treat actual Chinese people in America.
Thanks, Gumball.
Whatever, man.
I mean, maybe this Air Force guy was right.
War is coming.
Maybe he knew about the balloon.
Maybe he
He's an Air Force guy.
Why didn't he get in
Maybe
a plane
he
and
had
shoot it
intel.
down? He was worried he would start World War III.
Why didn't
early.
you shoot this down over the ocean?
I know. If they could track it.
Why didn't you know it was here until it was in Montana? I don't understand.
Montana,
And now there's one in
of all
Canada and down in Latin America. Yeah. I just can't get my mind around the fact that like a balloon is the thing that's
That's thwarted our military.
This week particularly felt like a South Park.
It truly did. And then we've got what is happening. A new bill in Massachusetts offers prisoners reduced sentences if they donate their organs or bone marrow.
Not to be outdone by the Uyghur camps in China, Massachusetts has gotten into organ harvesting. Sorry, China.
I mean, this was crazy because I was like, okay, so they're having them sign up to be organ donors after they die, and that gets them reduced
No,
sentences.
it's while they're alive.
No, they have to like give up a kidney.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they took my freaking kidney.
And the funny thing about the bill is that they are very specific in that it's not less than 60 days, but no more than 365 that you will receive for your bone marrow or kidney.
Yeah. We were thinking, what else could you donate? Like the liver, you could donate part of your liver.
One of your
it
eyes.
regrows. I'm like, yeah, like one cornea.
Who wants organs from a Massachusetts prison anyway? That's disgusting. You've got like cirrhosis of the liver and you're going to go check on these chodes in prison who are like have like hep C and shit.
I know. They were talking about how usually prisoners aren't even allowed to donate at all. Like they're not even eligible
Yeah,
to
because
donate.
they have higher instances of AIDS and HIV and hepatitis.
Yeah.
And what could possibly go wrong? You're telling me that some gang member isn't going to bully one of their underlings into giving up a kidney so that they can get out and commit some crime? I mean, there's so much room for for
abusing
this. Yeah.
I mean, and how is this not like, I thought selling organs was illegal. Well, this is basically bartering for one.
That's where I think I was reading that it could be federally illegal because this is a gray area of, reasonably selling an organ.
Yeah.
To the freaking state. And then you read one of the guys who's a sponsor of the bill, and he's like, well, I have a really good friend who needs a kidney. And then he gives all this mumbo jumbo garble about how it's disproportionately unfair to the BIPOC community, blah, blah. I'm like, you just want a kidney for your friend? Right. So you're introducing a bill to like take a kidney from a freaking prisoner?
There was probably a match from some guy who's incarcerated in that prison.
Unbelievable. I mean, the government they are the biggest mafia known to man.
Yeah.
This is one thing Elon is right about. They're thugs. They're like, give up your kidney for my poor friend who's dying over here, buddy. We'll give you a year off your sentence. A year.
Max.
Yeah. I don't know. And how do you determine that?
And how much is a kidney worth on the black market? We were trying to come up with this market value earlier.
A year of life.
I like how he's like, we'll give you a year off your sentence for your kidney. They're like, no, thanks. And then they're like, we'll throw in 5 extra ramen packets at the commissary. And he's like, sold.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Well, moving on to...
I still can't stop laughing about these videos.
Patriarchy So Crafty. Finland has introduced the world's first transgender national figure skater.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, great, another video of a biological male kicking ass. Let us show you the video.
Sitten alkaa pikkuhiljaa kisaamaan ja esiintymään näytöksissä ja niin edelleen. Että sanotaan, että aika kivaa.
No, it's somehow actually worse. This is worse. Somehow this is more insulting than a biological male kicking. I thought it was going to be like doing triple axels.
Quadruple axels.
And you're like, oh man, here we go. No, it's even worse. It's a dude who can't skate. And a freaking woman has to help him stand up.
Mutta eteenpäin mennään ja homma jatkuu.
This is embarrassing. And some woman lost a spot for this. And this is even more insulting. This is Emperor has no clothes yet.
Yeah.
Like, we're all supposed to just clap and be like, this is so stunning and brave.
She is absolutely beautiful and an inspiration. Yep, that's right.
This 59-year-old biological male who can't skate is out there making a fool of themselves.
Being like, my dream has come true. I always dreamed of being an ice princess. And why doesn't this person know how to skate? They come from Finland. They're like born with ice skates on.
It should be like the NHL.
Everyone in Finland knows how to skate.
There was another video of them doing like a geisha routine. I'm like, this is proof of mass delusion psychosis. When people are like, it's not a real thing, I'm like, no, it's a... How do people not believe in mass delusion psychosis, by the way? We all grew up with the Emperor has no clothes. We know that story. It's like a tale as old as time. This is why everyone is transing out, though, because it's like fucking Make-A-Wish for mediocre dudes. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
You do that geisha routine if you're a chick and you're going to get dragged by the entire internet for culturally appropriating or whatever. Nope, not this 55-year-old. Everyone claps and is like, look at this lovely woman doing her geisha routine. It's Make-A-Wish.
Jesus is in control, dude. Jesus is in control.
Siri, please take my life. AI hot girls are taking over.
It is the dystopian episode. Seriously, though, I was talking to Jaron last night and I was like, I don't think we understand how important dumpster fire will be in the future. Elon, take dumpster fire and blast it to Mars because it is a time capsule of what happened to our society. Someday people are going to look back and be like, They tried to warn us.
The disintegration of our culture.
Yeah,
like
just
slow
watch
than
it.
fast. It's like slow than fast. It's just speeding up.
We're going to just have like AI robots doing this by the end of this show. It's just going to be simulations of us, and we're going to be prisoners of China.
Remember the old dumpster fire days pre-pandemic? We were so young and innocent.
We were so innocent. We were making fun of Jean-Claude Renoir.
We knew nothing.
We knew nothing. Nothing about how many pedophiles there are in the world.
How is that tasteless? It's art.
We lived in bliss.
We were just ignorant to how many men are taking women's jobs and self-IDing into female prisons.
I miss those days.
The Pollyanna days of 2019.
I will remember you. Remember me.
I'm going to start crying. Pretty soon we won't have to worry about men taking women's jobs because robots are going to be taking our jobs. How are the Los Angeles actresses going to make a living? How are they going to pay their bills? They're not going to be able to make it on OnlyFans competing with these weirdly disgusting, like the fingers.
I know there was definitely like some fails in there. Even in the like correct hot picture, the fingers were off on one of the girls.
There was one that was like
really
this.
weird.
It was so creepy.
And, yeah, and then Better Phetasy sent us some other AI fails. They're like, no one talks about the fails.
Yeah. It's just
I
a
was
head
like,
on a
she's
butt.
hot. Oh, wait.
There's
I
the
love
head on
that
the butt,
one.
but the backwards one
Yeah.
is really weird.
Some guy's like, I love fucking a woman from behind, but I can't see her tits. It's only a matter of time before AI hot girls start ignoring all these losers too. Like, why do they think in this AI, with the AI is becoming conscious, that suddenly they're going to be like, yeah, we'll pay attention to these loser incels? No, you're going to be getting ignored by the AI hot girls in like 2 years. I don't even think it'll take them that long to figure it out. It's going to be like 2 months. They'll be like, no thanks. Get a job, loser. Let's take a minute to check the weather with a real woman, Tanya Estrada.
El día martes por la noche, alcanzando únicamente 3 grados Celsius como temperatura mínima. Se mantendrán velocidades de viento también ligeras que irán desde los 5 hasta los 10 kilómetros por hora. Pudieran estarse presentando ráfagas de viento.
I mean, she could be an AI hot girl because she's so hot.
They're all so hot. Remember the ones I was sending you in the chat last night?
Oh, they'll be upcoming in future dumpster fires. Just to tease you, tune in.
They look like they just get done with work and go directly to a bottle service club. Like,
it's true. They probably do.
I mean, it's crazy. They don't look real. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, touch my bells and buttons. Please tell your friends about us.
Hitting that subscribe button really helps us out a lot, guys. You might not think so.
Is it so hard?
Just
if we make you laugh out loud even once. Tom Brady quits football again, for real this time, and Giselle is happy for him.
Yeah, I think he had to play another season to cover all that money he lost to FTX. This is my theory. And people are like, oh no, the divorce was in the works for years before. I'm like, she's Brazilian. She was like 2 months ago was like, I'm out. I'm Giselle, bitch. I'm done. I don't need this shit. She's like throwing his rings down the toilet. And then the plumber's like, well, Tom, they would have been in the city sewage if you hadn't had so many rings. But because there's 7 of them, they all got clogged. And here they are. Sorry you lost your wife because you needed to play 1 more year of football at 45 years old.
I do think that, he was playing to get out of the house because things were not going well in the house, but...
He sounds like a battered man.
Whale sounds.
A little bit.
Maybe this was his way of getting out. He was like, I'm playing. He was going to retire. And then she's like, oh, thank God we can work it out. And he's like,
with
the
family.
What?
I'm playing till she divorces me.
Yeah. I'm playing till she divorces me. It's the only way I'm getting out.
Then I can eat nightshades again.
He had to play 1 more season to hide the bruises he was getting from Giselle. Oh, no, these are from football.
Moving on to Beyond Parody.
Oh, geez. I mean, it's a South Park.
I know. It really is.
What we actually live in is a parody of a dystopia.
We should write another South Park taking all the events that happened this week and putting them into a storyline.
We should. We totally should, including this gem.
In honor of Black History Month, the Miami mayor unveiled a Black History police cruiser with images of Africa all over it.
That's the sounds of the beast.
This is the Pelosi taking a knee and a kente cloth of police cars. This is just a performative, grandstanding. Like, is this car only patrolling white neighborhoods? I don't understand. Is this a new program the police have so that their cars don't get burned in the next BLM riots?
What did he say?
Maybe they're not BLM riots. I probably shouldn't call them that.
Protests.
Fiery protests.
Mostly peaceful, fiery protests. I just, like, you're getting tased by the cops and there's just like a picture of Africa and some African colors.
I know.
This feels wrong. This almost feels like mockery.
Yeah.
This is like making a statue of a dude shooting dope to raise heroin awareness. Painting a mural of Jewish history on the side of a train.
Oh, God.
Marie Kondo admits she's kind of given up on tidying up after having 3 kids.
She's like, my children no longer spark joy. I'm getting rid of them. Oh, no, she's getting rid of her cleaning method. I'm sorry. I was confused. It was them or her method. She had to let the method go. Imagine being Marie Kondo with 3 children. This is what happens, though, when you step on enough Legos. You're like, I give up. She's come down from her mountain to be one of us.
I know a lot of people were really embracing this, being like, oh, thank God.
I know. They're like, she's one of us at last. I would love to know what Marie Kondo's version of messy is.
Yeah, I know. Me too. It's probably like 5 things out of place.
It's like 5 Legos on the floor.
Uh-huh.
The jeans aren't folded right.
I know, exactly.
Dumpster diving.
What's next? In the dumpster.
This one's weird. A couple left a baby at airport check-in after refusing to pay a ticket and tried to get on the plane without the baby.
We weren't going to cover this because it's hard to find out what's actually true, and it feels like there may have been some kind of lost in translation thing happening.
Right.
I heard this story and was like, you just were like, oh, we have to pay for the baby, so we're just going to leave the baby. These people must be spies. The only explanation, they were using the baby as a prop and they're spies. And they were like, we got to get on that plane. Like, they said they were Belgian, passport holders. So it wasn't even like they were Belgian. So immediately I'm thinking like Jason Bourne or terrorists.
And they had this baby with them, and they couldn't pay for the extra 30-pound charge to have the ticket for the baby because the check-in counter was closed. So they just left the baby there and tried to go through security.
They're like, this baby doesn't spark joy anymore. We gotta go.
Do you hate babies? Flip a baby.
But then there was like other articles being like debunking this and being
we don't know it's true.
No. That never happened.
It could have been a video of a deep fake baby. We don't know.
But then
what's true anymore?
Bridget was like, yeah, but that's even more spy-like is then the story changes and all of a sudden the governments get involved and then magically, oh no, that never happened.
Nothing to see here. There was absolutely a couple with a baby that was everything's fine.
They had the baby with them the whole time.
Even though there's a video of like people at an airport looking at a baby,
finding a baby,
counter people finding a baby. It's all very strange.
So we think this was some spy.
Like, false alarm, it was just someone's emotional support baby.
Okay, and then we have the San Antonio Zoo will let you name a cockroach after an ex and feed it to an animal.
Capitalism always wins.
It's what makes America great. And England okay, and France terrible.
This maybe should have gone in Capitalism Always Wins, but it's also dumpster diving. This is weird because you can pay $10 for a cockroach, $5 for a vegetable if you're...
$25 for a rat.
For a rodent.
To feed to a snake. Can you imagine what kind of sadistic motherfucker you have to be to just like name a rat after Jerry or X and then just slowly watch the snake eat that thing alive.
Want to see me feed a mouse to my snake? Yes.
Gee, I wonder why Jerry broke up with you, Susan. Maybe because you're a psychopath. Come on, Susan!
Who even came up with this concept?
It's capitalism.
It's not that it's a terrible concept. The cockroach thing is pretty funny. The rodent thing is a little gnarly.
I mean, I can see getting your rage. It's kind of the equivalent of writing a letter and burning it, only you name a cockroach and watch some animal eat it. Your therapist is like, I want you to fly to San Antonio, name a cockroach after your ex, sit down with the cockroach and tell it all the things you wanted to say to your ex, and then watch that cockroach get eaten alive. Videotape it and send it to your ex.
And be like, we're done here.
$10.
Then we have Breaking Bridget. A medical journal floats the concept of using brain-dead women as surrogates through whole-body gestational donation.
I cannot eat. Where is the left on this? The people who dress up in Handmaid's Tale costumes every day of their life and they're protesting Roe v. Wade. Where is the left? Where are you, people? Shouldn't you be dressing up? This is like the chapter they left out of Handmaid's Tale because it was too dark. When they just decided, oh, those mouthy bitches are such a pain to wrangle, so that we need to just make sure they're all brain dead so we can incubate the babies in them.
Yeah, we just need to put them all in comas, long-term comas, and then we can have them be baby incubators.
Imagine trying to explain that story if you're one of the kids. Who's your mom? Birth pod 42. It's so messed up. They're literally making bridge babies from Death Stranding so we can interact with the realm of the dead. This is so creepy. I'm sorry. I can't get behind this. This also tiptoes into my very complicated feelings that I have about surrogacy. When people are like, surrogacy is a slippery slope, this is what they mean.
Yeah.
Brain dead gestators.
The scientist making the argument was like, well, this is the same thing as organ donation. It's really not.
No, it's not. It's not even remotely the same thing.
It's
when
not.
You don't lie in bed in a vegetative state and create a whole entire baby.
Imagine, I'm like,
kind of mean.
No, I was sitting there reading the article being like, we should write a story about a woman who wakes up from a coma and is like 7 months pregnant with someone else's baby. You know, like she's been gestating this baby while she was unconscious.
Oh God,
And you never explained what bridge babies are because they're part of a video game this is all like kind of prescient in terms of what they're predicting now.
Kojima is a video game designer. He's a prophet. He predicted the deep state and he predicted the pandemic.
And now bridge babies.
Breaking bridge babies.
Yeah, a bridge baby is a 7-month fetus removed via a cesarean section from a brain-dead mother. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the bridge baby.
What could possibly go wrong?
Ugh.
Where are the feminists? Huh?
Like, I'm a terrible feminist and I'm showing up for this.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a better feminist than I think. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need some palate cleansing after that.
Yeah.
The internet is glorious.
Oh, he was up at 5 a.m. this morning. I say just enjoy every moment. Oh, you went to the ER last night? Well, just soak it up.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It holds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure.
Alright, so we've narrowed it down to Jasper for a boy and Chrysanthemum for a girl. Oh wow, so creative. So creative. Guys, I still need help with what we're gonna go with. What are the options? Well, we kind of like Kate. Kate? Kind of basic. Well, we're gonna spell it Khayte. Oh my god, I love it. So unique.
Then we have last episode's comments. Alex Aronson said, champing at the bit. Thank you. I feel so vindicated. Suck it, Eric.
You're welcome.
Todd said, surprise twist, Bridget's poems are the nuclear codes.
That's funny.
Joy Z, come on, Susan. You guys make me pee my pants laughing. Thank you for being so awesome.
Come on. We were going to name that episode Come On, Susan, and now I'm thinking we maybe should have.
WM said, "Are you scared, Larry? I almost choked to death on my drink."
I'm turning that whole entire bit into a stand-up
People
routine.
love that bit.
Yeah, I'm turning. I think that one deserves a stand-up routine.
The Risky Nine said, "After watching the latest Dumpster Fire, totally not a news show, I came to the shocking realization that the doomsday clock is counting down to when the eldritch horror of the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue will come to life and devour the earth."
It's actually true.
Phetasy News.
Join us at Phetasy.com, where you can get the unedited version of Dumpster Fire and see all of the in-between cuts and shenanigans. And that drops on Sunday, the day before. It's the best way to support us and the show. And also, you get workouts, a community, Right Club, and you get the free newsletter for all of the other Phetasy news. We're putting out tons of content. Go to bridgetphetasy.substack.com. Sign up for our newsletter. It's free. And you can find everything we release every week in a nice little contained packet on Friday in your inbox. So that's the best way to keep up with us. We love hearing from you. Please email us weeklydumpsterfire@gmail.com if you have any comments, story suggestions, or just want to drop us a hello. We do love hearing from you. I just want to thank everyone who helps me make this possible. Dave Yates, Better Phetasy, and Ben Howe for writing, researching, and editing. I can't do this without them. Thank you, Luna, for the makeup. Thank you, Sammy Flaps and Folds.
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, Cousin Maggie.
Thank you, Bridget.
For everything. Thank you to our audience, subscribers, supporters. We love you. We appreciate you. You're hilarious. Keep on believing in us. We believe in you as we are all together laughing while the world burns and making burgers out of everyone's sacred cows. It says, Ben, your dumpster fire for the week of January 29th to February 4th. I'm Bridget Phetasy. Now make me rich! Squirrel for City of LA!